The intent for this decision, and I talked extensively today with Dr. Birx, with Secretary Azar, and with Dr. Redfield about this. The intent of this is we need to make sure that there is daily data that is being given to Dr. Birx and others who are running point on a lot of our actions with remdesivir and identifying hotspots. And I would point out, and I just want to explain this because I think there's been some confusion in the press, that there are two methods of data collection. The one is the National Healthcare Safety Network, and this is a CDC system, and this is where hospitals voluntarily report their data, and about 81% of hospitals were reporting their data. So we don't need 81% of hospitals reporting data. We need 100% of hospitals reporting data because it is critical that Dr. Birx and others receive the daily admissions, ICU use, and PPE numbers. And when you're only getting 81% of hospital data, that means you've got 19% of hospitals that were unaware of their needs. So what happened is we also have a second method of tracking this data, and it's the Teletracker database, and this is an HHS system. And this was initially used for purposes of provider relief funding, and we asked hospitals to tell us about their COVID admissions so that we could identify possible hotspots. And as it turns out, this data ended up being more complete, more up to date with information. And so ensuring that hospitals are reporting into this system where we're getting more complete data was the reason that HHS has had this transition where they've asked hospitals to transition reporting to the Teletracker system. It's important, especially with remdesivir distribution, that we know exactly where the needs are so we can surge them. So this
still have access to this data independently.
Yes, that's right. So I did confirm that with Dr. Redfield, that this is completely open source data available to the CDC. Secretary Azar says we insist that they use it, and no one, and Dr. Redfield confirmed this, no one is taking access or data away from the CDC, and that data is routinely published so that the American people are fully informed.